Hi guys, my name is Christine and I'm a dating, relationship and personal development coach, and today I'm talking about why do women come back after rejecting you. So if you've been rejected by a woman and maybe you're hoping that she's going to come back, or maybe she has come back and you're trying to figure out, okay, so how does this phenomenon happen? So she rejected you, you asked her out, she wasn't interested, and now suddenly she's in your DMs. How did this happen? So there are a number of things, okay? Because there's no one size fits all. So I'm going to go into each of these, okay? So you've got to sort of take a step back and look at your own situation and look at the woman in question and think, okay, so which one is this for her? Because more than likely you know her personality really, really well, or at least you know it somewhat, okay? So take a step back and just think of these different things as I talk about them and think, okay, so is this her? Is it possible that this is her? Okay. So the first one that I want to talk about is a bit of a negative one, probably not the one that you want to know. Right, but I have to talk about these things. Can't just fake it. I can't just be like, well, it's because she's in love with you. That's why she came back. Because it might not be that. It could be, but it might not be as well. So one of the reasons why a woman may come back after rejecting you is because she misses the attention. She could be one of these women that are attention-seeking women, and they like it when guys fawn over them, and they like it when guys give them attention, and they like having these orbiters in their life, okay? And what an orbiter is, and if you're wondering, is guys that are just always hanging around in the background, that are always in a woman's DMs, that want to date her, and she's just sort of like keeping them sort of like at arm's length. So she's not sleeping with them, well, maybe some of them. She's not dating them, but what she does, she still talks to them, maybe keeps them in a friendship group, because if it doesn't work with the guy that she really likes, then she can just fall back on one of these other guys. Because basically this woman is so insecure that she just cannot go it alone, and she has to have these male orbiters in case it doesn't work out with her current guy. So if she's got other guys to fall back on, then that's great, because she could just be like, well, I'm just going to spend time with that guy now, because that guy that I really like doesn't like me anymore, it didn't work out, okay? So that's what an orbiter is, right, for a woman. And sometimes men have orbiters too, but it's more common with women, because especially women who are insecure because they feel like they can't have time by themselves but to be single. So obviously if this is the kind of woman that you're dealing with, then you need to think of, okay, well, if she does come back, do I really want her back? Because more than likely if she's doing stuff like this, then she's got really, really low self-esteem, and it's probably not going to be the best idea for you to be with her, especially because it could be that she just keeps her other male orbiters, because you may think that you're the only one, and it might not be that case. That might not be the case. There could be other guys that she's sort of entertaining or talking to occasionally to keep them in the loop with her, because they're sort of waiting on the sidelines to like get with her and sleep with her and stuff. So it could be that she's coming back for attention, okay, because she knows that you like her, and maybe the current guy that she prefers has been displaying low interest in her, so she comes to you because she knows that you like her, that you're in love with her, that you have feelings for her, and it's going to make her feel lovable and desirable again, because this other guy hasn't made her feel very desirable, okay, because he dumped her or he stopped talking to her or whatever the case may be. Or it could be that she's trying to find a guy and she's getting really unlucky with it, and because she's feeling low because she can't seem to find a boyfriend that she does want, she comes to the guy that does give her attention, because that makes her again feel more desirable. It might not be that there's another guy in the picture, but it could be that she's just having a low ebb for whatever reason, and she's coming to you to feel better about herself. So she's doing it for attention, okay? She's come back because she wants attention. That could be a reason why, okay? So another reason, it could be that she has genuinely started to see you differently. Because let's say you was working with a woman, okay, and you thought, oh yeah, she's nice, I'm going to ask her out, You go up to her and you ask her out, or maybe you messaged her online, asked her out, and she was like, oh no, thank you, not interested. And maybe it took her off guard. Perhaps she hadn't even really looked at you in that way before. So that's why she rejected you. And then now after a few weeks, maybe she started to see you a bit differently, because now she knows that you're interested in her. She then starts to pay a little bit more attention to you and sort of figure you out a little bit, okay? Because she's looking at you in a new light because you've asked her out, and that wasn't there in her mind before, but now it is. And now maybe you're displaying, if you read a book like mine, like Attracting the Beautiful Woman of Your Dreams, and you've started to display really strong masculine behavior, and you've started to behave differently, or you're just being differently because of the book and the videos that I've released. Okay, and you're just acting more attractive, essentially. Okay, and you can go and read this for free on my website, by the way. Go to www.christineloveridge.com, then go to the menu and just go down to the book. It's literally titled The Book, and it'll take you straight there to the PDF reader where you can read this for free. You can also get an Amazon version too, the Kindle Amazon version, and you can also get the physical copy as well on Amazon.com. It's the only place it's available to buy. You don't have to though, because everything in the Kindle version and in the physical copy is on the website, but it's just another way you can support me if you'd like to, and if you genuinely would like a physical copy. The cool thing about the physical copy is because it's quite a short book, it doesn't actually have like anything written on the spine, so you can discreetly put this on your bookshelf so people don't know you've got a dating book if that's something that you're insecure about, which is fair enough. I mean, it kind of does say like you're bad at attracting women if you've got a book about attracting women, so I can understand how you may want it to be discreet. And of course you can get the Kindle version too, but like I say, you don't have to, because you can just get it you can just read it for free on my website. But it's just another way you can support me if you would be so kind. And it'd be really great as well if you do buy a physical copy, if you could leave a nice review about the book or my videos. That'd be really cool, but it's not necessary. Okay, so because she started then to see you differently, and because you're acting more strong and more like a leader, and you're acting more masculine, and you're just displaying more attractive qualities, she then starts to see you a little bit differently. So what you'll find is if she starts to change her feelings about you, her feelings about you start to change, she will reach out to you. Okay, now you have to sort of tread the water very carefully, because it could be that she just wants your attention. This is why it's a good idea to sort of take a step back and think about the woman in question. And if you know her personality quite well, is this something that she would do? Okay, is she looking for my attention, or is it possible that she's starting to see me differently and that's not part of her personality? Maybe she is someone who maybe just like, would just be like, oh, okay, actually, maybe he's actually quite cute. Maybe he's actually quite nice. And because she's been observing you now that you've asked her out and she's been watching you, she can see that you're actually a cool guy. And maybe she started to fall in love with you, start to feel attraction for you. So what she'll do is she'll test the waters first. This is what you'll find with a woman that wants to come into your life or come back into your life. She will reach out to you. So she may like add you on social media, and then after you accepted that, she may send you a message. Okay. But it's really important that you take into context the message that she sends you. So if she just says something like, hey, how are you? What have you been up to? And let's say you know this woman in work, okay, and she's not asking about anything to do with work, because sometimes it could be that a woman reaches out to you who you work with because they want to find something out, or they need something from you because of work. Or it could be if she's only asking about you and she's only inquiring about you and she just genuinely wants to have a chat with you, it could be that she has started to see you differently. Okay? So the way that I would handle this, if that does happen, is just playfully suggest like, oh, have you changed your mind? Do you want to hang out now? Just something like that. Just something really, really simple and basic. And then just see what she says, because it could be that you're unsure. You're like, well, maybe she's coming back for attention, but maybe she's come back because she does actually see me differently now and she's changed her mind about me. And if you feel the same way and you would still like to date her, because of course you don't have to, if you do want to date her and take another run at her, then just try again. Just be like, well, nice to see you. Long time no see. Okay? Have you changed your mind? You want to hang out now? You want to go on a date? And just see what she says. What's going to happen is she's either just going to reject you again, or she's going to say yes. Okay? So it could be that she has started to see you differently. Okay? So The next reason, it could be, it's sort of similar to wanting attention, but it could be that she just wants to be friends with you, and that's the reason why she's come back. Or she wants something from you in some way. So she wants friendship, or she wants something, okay? So like let's say she's had a tough time, and the reason why she's reaching out to you is because she knows that if she hangs out with you, you're probably going to go out together, and you're going to buy her drinks, and then she's basically just going to have a free night out to let off some steam because you're her buddy and you're a friend. And that's why she's coming back. Or it could be that she needs something in some shape or form. Like, for example, she wants you to fix something. Like, let's say you're really good at fixing computers and her computer is messed up. And that's the reason why she's reaching out to you, because she wants something from you. Okay? So that's the last reason as to why a woman may come back after rejecting you, because she wants friendship with you, or she wants something else from you. Okay, so you need to be quite on your guard. You need to be quite careful when a woman comes back into your life, because it could be that she wants something from you, or she just wants your attention. So that's, or it could be that she genuinely just started to see you differently and wants to explore that. Okay, but you have to be very aware. You have to be very in tune with this woman and to understand her on a quite a deep level, to know where she's coming from. Okay, so the best thing to do if a woman reaches out to you is to say, oh, have you changed your mind? Do you want to hang out now? Do you want to go out on a date? And if she gives you the same sort of like excuse as last time, or she rejects you again, then you'll know never to, if whenever she reaches out to you, you just never talk to her again, because you've already given her 2 opportunities. Okay, or it could be that you just had enough and you just don't want to talk to her anymore when she does reach out to you, but you just wanted to know basically why a woman has come back after she rejected you. So thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to get in touch with me personally and you'd like coaching with me, then please go to www.christinelovridge.com. Again, you can go and read the book there completely for free if you'd like to. But if not, then, you know, because you can just coach yourself. If you don't want to get coaching with me and you'd rather coach yourself, you can read this, and you can obviously watch more of my videos too. So thank you so much for watching, and I shall talk to you again very soon. Goodbye.